Good morning, everyone. Tim Eade here, Faith Factor TV, living on the edge. As always, if I'm not living on the edge, I'm taking up way too much space. Today's important episode, message for you, for me, for us, is simply this. It's time to double down on our why. Double down, reach down deep inside and say, what is the why? This is a really serious thing right now. You probably haven't seen me for a minute. I appreciate beyond measure all of your comments, your input, your sharing of how we're taking a journey together. We really are. And sometimes, just like all good friends do, we need somebody to help pick us up a little bit. Just reach out a hand. I would do it for you. You would do it for me. But here's what we need to do for ourselves. We need to have a really strong why. And I know it's down inside of you, and that's why I said in the beginning here about doubling down on your why. Looking down at those moments in time when you feel weak and you know it feels hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, all right? It feels sometimes hard, and you say, this is just that moment when you're like, I don't know if I can even go on my path. And then you realize, first of all, you have to go on. And you're gonna go on, and I'm gonna go on. And yeah, I have those moments too. I promise you I do. It's just that in that moment, I'll share this with you. I look at everything I've done, all that I've been through, just to get to where I'm standing right now. Where I'm talking to you from, where I talk to you every day. My backyard, it's my home. But I also think to myself very regularly that what got me here isn't going to get me where I'm going. And therefore, I have to A, become somebody bigger than who I've been to get to somewhere that I haven't been before. That's the A. I have to become somebody that I haven't been before to get somewhere that I've never been before. Does that make sense? Think about that. The second thing is I have to have a why for those moments, exactly for those moments when you're laying on the mat. Imagine the fighter, when you're laying on the mat and the guy's just saying, stay down, stay down. You're like, man, you hit me pretty good that time, but I'm not staying down. And you know why? Because I think about the people that I love, the people that love me, the people that I live for, the people that made me who I am. Whether they're here or not, you got to do it for them. They're watching you either here on this side or from the other side, I promise you. Do it for them, do it for your why. And let's get rid of this right now. Okay? People look at the economy or the marketplace or their boss or their education or something that they messed up or you messed up or I messed up before, and none of that means anything. Because what that'll cause us to do is look out the window when we should be looking in the mirror. Just don't be afraid to look deep in the mirror and say why. And take all that energy, take everything that's brought you all the way up until now and be single-minded of your goal. There's two kinds of people in this world. People that don't have goals, and then there's you that has a goal. And there's me that has a goal. I refuse to live an unlived life. I refuse. I refuse to take all the gifts that I was given by my Creator and take them with me without leaving something solid, leaving it all behind. Leaving 150% behind, and if I catch myself in that moment when I'm given 30% or 50% or 70%, get up earlier. Get up an hour earlier. Spend an extra hour a day reading, educating yourself, watching these videos. And if it's something you need to catch on it, rewind. I rewind them all the time. Rewind it, rewind it, rewind it, rewatch it, rewatch it, rewatch it. Take yourself to the next level. There's one thing that I invite you to get from today is that I'm turning up the volume. I'm not going away. I'm not backing down. Someone asked me recently, said, hey, what are you going to do if this thing you're doing here, doesn't work out? I'm not going to go get a job somewhere. I'll tell you that right now. I've had plenty of those. I've appreciated it. The people who I've served, who have entrusted me with their homes, with their money when I worked in the financial advisory field, I appreciate that so much I can't even express it. But all these years, I've been called to do something more, and you've been called to do something more. And to hold that back is to live an unlived life. We don't have a contract to be around here forever. Start today. Do the one thing. Make a decision today that today's going to be the beginning. And I'm not talking about January 1st or November 1st. It's coming right around the corner. Let me wait and get through Halloween. No, I'm talking about today. Make today, even in the midst of all the other things going on, the day that you make a decision to take ownership of you, to go from the back seat of your life to the steering wheel, to go from the stands onto the field, because you're a big player and you're a phenomenal person. You have limitless capabilities. You have deep reservoirs of talent within you that even scientists, theologists, no one can measure. No one can measure what's inside of you. The only limits that you can set on you are the ones you set on me, and that I set on me. No limits. Take action. Make a decision today, right now, that it's time. Let's go. Following this, very short, that's where I've been away for a little bit. I'm producing something and creating something that currently doesn't exist, so that we can go beyond this, from being hopefully inspired, motivated, and man, I feel great, and then go, how? Show you how. But right now, let's double down on why. Double down on why. Tim Ead, Faith Factor TV, I gotta run. Thank you.